Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we're fighting Bengal at the moment and working on the Masters of India achievement, which is going fairly well, although they do have a decent number of men in the field at the moment. So we're quickly zipping some of our troops around, just trying to make sure that we get progress to happen as fast as we can. In fact, speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and blow this open and see if we can make a little bit more progress with this siege tick. Now, our siege ticks are down to 18 days, which is rather nice, but again, it's still going to take a little bit of time. Hopefully, if we can finish up down over here, we can bring an extra 70,000 to bear. We should stand a very good chance of taking down their army, as there is more than a third of their troops here. Alright, so either way, as we wait for everything to happen over there, we are also fighting Spain. And luckily for us, we are doing very, very well. We've more or less full occupied everything that we could desire, and so that's what we're doing, causing quite the nuisance for them. And then, depending, we may even try and siege down a couple more of their fortifications, just to really boost up this war score. We're going to get another 18 from sitting on the war goal, and then if we have a check of our peace treaty, we've also got an extra 20 odd reasons with the length of war. So realistically, yeah, this is going to become easier and easier to take just that bit more as time goes by. So yeah, we're going to leave it for a couple of months and come back and revisit. Alright then, so let's dive right on in and not waste any time. Let's make sure that speed 4 is working for us. What have we got here? Treasure fleet. Oh, and apparently Spain is offering peace. What are they willing to do? Calabria and Cosenza to Russia. And then they'll give up all of their claims. War reparations, some money. I don't know how I feel about this. No. I think we decline. I think we're in a very powerful position right about now, so we're going to keep on going. Now, we do only have 44% participation for some reason. Apparently, Mines has done a fair bit for us. Oh, well. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Hang on a second. 44 and 36. That takes us up to 83... 83... 96%. Okay, there's a couple of weird percentage points somewhere hiding. But you know what? That's fine. I'm not really too concerned. Alright, so either way, we are now... They're now marching in on us. This is in the hills, which is a -1, which is not ideal. Bengal will get a crossing penalty, so that should help even the playing field. Let's go ahead and force march and zip on in. Let's go ahead and consolidate. And then, as for these guys, let's go ahead and we'll scorch the earth, just to make sure that reinforcements go in a little bit slower. And then you fellows, we will also go ahead and consolidate, and let's force march and see what damage we can do. So we should have pretty close numbers. It's a -1 on either side, so it's just going to come down to probably our military quality. Yeah, although they do have some extra reinforcements, so this may not work out as well as I wanted. Alright, what are we at? Oh, you know what? We're actually doing not too bad. They don't have a full back line, which is nice. We do. Yeah, I think this is a solid victory for us. Our stats just being that much better than theirs, even with the slightly superior numbers, it just isn't close enough. And look at that. 30, 40, 50,000 troops out of the way at the mere cost of about 30,000 on our end, which we can easily sink with our manpower. This is just what we wanted. Alright, let's bring a few of our troops back. I think... Oh no, we'll march back over here. And then... How many troops do we need? 24,000? Alright, hang on a second. You got some decent siege, but again, don't have the troops. You've got more troops and then the 17,000. Okay, you know what? We'll leave them there for a reinforcement tick. And who knows? Hopefully that might free things up. does give us a nice little bit of progress too for the siege. Whenever we do fight and win a battle on a siege, you get a free progress tick, which is always very nice. And yeah, we just now have to cross our fingers and hope and pray that they're not going to stomp on our 70,000. So you know what? Let's go ahead and bring some reinforcements down there, just in case they have any funny ideas. Alright. Oh, but you know what? There goes the siege. Excellent. So you know what? Less dangerous than I had thought. This is good. Let's go ahead and see if we can meet them earlier than they were expecting. Looks like we're going to catch out a nice 2-stack there. There's 81,000, but you know what? They have next to no manpower, so let's see if we can catch them. We'll see if we can zip on up there and beat them while they are down. Alright, we'll deal with them. You guys can march over here. Alright, I think we're in a fairly safe situation. Yep, and there we go. We did take this other fortification. That means that we are very safe. They have 40, 60,000. We have plenty of cannons, but I don't think we have the front lines to really manage this. Let's go ahead and stop force marching, and I think we'll go... Actually, they'll be out on the 2nd. We'll be there on the 7th. Let's go ahead and attack them anyway. We've got reinforcements if needed. I think it should be okay. We'll get the reinforcements between now and then, so then we can consolidate after the month. Yeah, this could be ideal. In fact... Actually, hang on a second. They're already marching elsewhere. They're going to be forced to go a province over. Let's go ahead and meet them there instead. Yeah, it'll be a couple of days later, but it also means that their friends are further away, so they cannot reinforce in the same sort of way, which I think is ideal. Yeah, okay, so we'll get a crossing penalty, but again, it's not the worst. We'll go ahead and consolidate there. We've got, what's this, 10,000. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of artillery in the front row, which is not ideal, but it looks like they're going to have some similar issues. So I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. And then as for you, let's go ahead and also we will consolidate and bring them up over there, just to make sure that we have the superior numbers. Alright, marching in on over there, that is going well. We'll be there on the 5th, they'll be there a couple of days later. Okay, good. Looks like we preempted where they're going to be at the right time, which is just fantastic. And we don't even hit the full stack either, so we should easily be able to take them down. Yeah, this is very, very nice. Destroying their army now is going to be quite good. We did take a fair few losses there, but, you know, such is things. Oh, you know what? We didn't consolidate down here, did we? Ah, bother. Okay, so you know what? That's my fault there on those losses. Could have definitely done better, but it is what it is. Let's march. Let's separate out a little bit and see if we can find where they are. If we can hunt down their armies, this is going to be good for us. They'll be there on the 3rd. Be there on the 13th. Hang on a second. We're still going to be there a couple of days late. Alright, well, you know, we'll just hang out there. We should be fine. Oh, and of course, this fort zone of control might have actually been what got those units trapped. Yeah. Oh, and apparently... Yeah, we need to go home while we're at war with Spain right now. That is a little bit of an issue that I hadn't anticipated. Probably should have seen that one coming, but, you know, it is what it is. But either way, let's go ahead and pay off a loan while I notice. That'll be handy. Alright, so we're almost done with that, which is also good. Let's see, how is our reforming? 28. Alright, let's expand our administration for an extra 20 governing capacity. Again, at this point, it's just free, so we may as well go ahead and increase. That's bought us a little bit of extra room, so that is rather nice. As for Spain, let's see what we can take. If we can redirect our efforts elsewhere, we probably should. So what do? We'll go for a little bit more of La Plata. We'll pick up that. In fact, you know, we'll even get a border with Portuguese Brazil. Make it that we can have our troops attack theirs if ever we go to war with Portugal. And then That's about all we could ask for right now. Yeah, only Dekan's really unhappy though. Can we take more money? Oh, we can. Decisions. Do we wait a little bit longer and see how much we can take? You know what? We still have plenty of reasons to go. We're not anywhere near the 100% war goal. Let's just hang out for a little bit. It's definitely worth our while to chill out for a bit. Alright, what have we got going on over here? We have plenty of troops attacking. We need to... Yeah, we definitely need to go ahead and consolidate. Otherwise, these regiments are going to get absolutely destroyed. More morale we take is going to be bad. And then for these guys, do we go... It's about a 50 on 50. It's into the mountains. We'll get some penalties, but I think we should be relatively safe. I think what's more important, though, is maybe trying to protect some of these guys. Yeah, we'll go ahead and march on into the hills. Provide a little bit of cover for these guys. And, yeah, hopefully take a couple of good engagements across the board and not let them reinforce any of them. Alright, so we are definitely losing men over here in the mountains. But again, they're losing more, so that's the main thing. Military access, they're fighting... wait, where are you guys? I don't think we do. I think it's not in your interest to have access, and it's not in our interest either, because that way we can fight you later. Oh yeah, and you know what? We may as well go ahead and march over here and take another occupation since we can. Yeah, that seems ideal. Any little bit that adds to the war score is always nice. And then let's go ahead and march on down over here as well. Alright, you know, we might actually lose this fight here. Yeah, we're going to lose it. I'd rather retreat on my own terms, so let's just quickly back on up. Yeah. Oh, and we're retreating a single province over. Well, that's not ideal. Hopefully they don't notice that. And then... we won our other battle, which is ideal. Oh, it looks like you guys are trying some shenanigans. Wait a second. Wrong buttons. Thought we had selected these guys. Let's go ahead and force march, and we don't have the morale to go anywhere, so of course we're going to die. Oh, how lovely. I hate it when the game does things like this. Why it forces us to retreat a single province over when we'd have to go anywhere else is just beyond me. Alright, we'll turn off the force march. When do we get attacked? The 2nd of April, so we have 3 days. I don't think that there's any hope for us to catch them out now, is there? No, not at all. Alright, you know, let's go for a force march anyway. We'll see if we can zip on over there and beat them up. As for the others, let's go ahead and we'll zip on down here. We will march our way down there. You know, maybe make them feel the pain. Alright, can we get out of here? Force march, come on, surely. No, we just lost that little bit too much. Well, at least we're in the mountains. Let's go ahead and we'll consolidate. We're going to take very heavy losses. Yeah, this is not going to go particularly well. With almost no morale, this is not going to go well. Alright. Well, oh, you know what? It's only a 5 stack. You know what? I take that back. We are potentially alive. Yep, alright. And it looks like our 50,000 troops coming on in is also just the perfect choice to have made. It does look like we're going to be able to catch them out, so we will be safe. We'll go ahead and consolidate, minimize our casualties. You guys are already heading on down, which is excellent. You, my friend, can go over here. Yeah, you know what? I think we made that work just perfectly. That could have been an absolute disaster. So the fact that we're in such good condition is fantastic. Let's also go ahead and consolidate over there. It is into farmland, so we should be okay. Yeah, you know what? Oh, wait, no. Maybe we took a battle that we shouldn't have. Maybe we were a little low on morale. Bother. Okay, so that is my fault there. We shouldn't have done that. Alright, but at least we're still minimizing their strength. Let's go ahead and retreat back. Oh, wait, we can't. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. And we're going to die, aren't we? Yeah, we do not have the ability to, yeah, we've got cannons in the front line. That is terrible. Alright. Well, we won one battle. That's at least something. Let's go ahead and tell them to stop. We'll get them to reinforce a little bit. Come on a second. Why can we not stop them from force marching? I do not know. And, okay, we did lose that battle, but at least they retreated. They didn't get fully taken out, which is ideal. You should be able to catch them out fairly easily. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Any sign of a battle? No. And wait a second, where are you guys heading? Paro. Alright, you know, let's go see if we can catch them out. Oh wait, no, they're retreating. We'll go for the smaller stack. Either way, we should be fine. Yeah, in fact, you know, let's go ahead and focus on them. The ones stuck on the siege. Let's go ahead and we will ignore Spain's cries for peace, unless, of course, it's going to add up too much in war exhaustion. But it looks like we are safe. We're up to 62%, which is very good. Alright, and where are we at here? They're down to 126,000 men. Okay, so we've definitely taken a couple of good engagements. They're definitely hurting. We've made a lot of progress against their numbers. Let's send... Not going to catch you. I think we just might go ahead and walk our way onto that fort. We should still be able to make progress. We've got more than 24,000. These guys, on the other hand, they've got full morale. Let's move. Where are they heading? They're heading north. Let's give it a day or two and see if we can get them to lock on in, and then we'll take down all 13,000. That would be the best thing for us. Yeah, there we go. Alright, march on over there. We'll be there on the 3rd of June. We'll wait till the end of the month before consolidating our troops, just to make sure that we are not getting ourselves into any unnecessary trouble. Alright, there we go. And then what have we got here? Pretty decent numbers. It's in farmlands. I don't see them being able to reinforce fast enough. There we go. So we took out a whole bunch of their infantry. That is excellent. What else does that leave us with? Oh, they're avoiding us. Okay, well that's not bad. Yeah, let's just crush what they've got. That will be perfectly acceptable. Alright, another solid victory. That is what we're after. Let's go ahead and... you know, let's not chase after them. Well, let's make our way... Let's make our way down over here. And then, you know what? I think we start having a bit of a planning session for what we want to take away from these guys. So, first things first, let's make sure that we check... Wait a second. Masters of India. There we are. That's what we're after. So, everything that is purple we need. We don't need anything from these wastelands down, which is ideal. So, we'll have one fortification here, a couple over there. Okay, so we more or less want to bridge our way across and then work our way systematically back. Or at least that is the plan. So we'll take these forts, maybe a little bit of extra. We'll work our way across the map. And then, where was it? We want to go to about here. So we'll go ahead and see. How much will this cost us? That's a good 56%. And that's not including any of the fortifications either. No, and that's a fort, so we'll take that there. So that's 77. That's not even any extra money, but at least it does go to show us roughly what we're after. Again, let's just double check. Purple goes all the way across here. Alright, just... yeah, that's more or less everything that we need, which is kind of good. In fact, hang on a second. We were going to take 3 provinces we do not need. Alright, well, we'll take you. That's not bad. You and you are also not bad. Alright, so that's 79. I think everything else will finish up with the... yeah, finish up with the fortifications. They'll definitely cost us a little bit of war score, but it will make it quicker to consume them in the end. So, you know what, depending, we might even need to renegotiate some of this land for some of the forts, just to make our future endeavors a little bit easier. But I think that's not too bad. Alright, cool. So, we have a good plan of what we need, and that's what we care about. Alright, let's focus on what we can control. Let's go ahead and take care of that 8,500 stack. No reinforcements for you guys, that is what we want. And then we'll take a month and reinforce. I think we'll take this and then we'll march up over here and work on that siege. Yeah, make sure that we cause them a little bit of trouble. These guys, you need plenty of manpower to get to you, don't you? In fact, we need 88,000 and only 12,000 will make it, so that's at least half a year for us to get our armies back to full strength. Yay. Alright, well, that's not insignificant, but we'll see what we can do. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, let's march down a little bit closer. I think we've got superior numbers, so again, staying in our own territory is not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and march up over there. We're working on that fort over here. You guys can march on down over there. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, alright, so what do we need to do? Oh, the military leader has left us. Okay, that's not as good. And apparently you're traveling all the way over here. Oh, you're autonomously sieging, aren't you? Right, I forgot about that. You know what, my friend? I think what we'll do is we'll get you to march over here. We'll keep you in Europe. I don't think it's necessarily in our best interests to go too far. And you know what? I just saw how many rebels beginning to spawn over here. Yeah, Spain is in a lot of pain. Yeah. Alright, so you know what? Let's go ahead and I think we go for the peace out now. 100% is nice just for the extra length of the war reparations, which is going to be particularly nice, but I think we'll take what we can get a hold of. We do have claims against these guys. I don't think we'll actually go for it though. I would have liked to maybe take a little bit of Italy, but at the same time too, I think the New World is what's calling. So we can't take any more in money. We've already got the war reparations. Let's pick up more of La Plata. Also too, this will severely diminish their naval capacity as well. Yeah, so that's going to be rather good. Okay, and apparently 81 is too far. That's not too bad. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can take something a little bit cheaper. Let's go. That's pushing it. Although it doesn't look like we're going to have any other ways around it. I was hoping for maybe something just cheap enough, but I think that'll be satisfactory for now. That'll at least, annihilate their overseas navy. That'll give us a whole stack of economic power. Give us a couple of new nations to deal with. Yeah, let's go ahead and send that demand as it goes. Excellent. So, handing off all of this is very, very nice. So now what we need to do is we need to start coring up some of the land. So if we just double check our, what is this? Colonial trade regions. We've got Peru and La Plata. So let's go ahead and we'll just start coring. What do we want? 7, that's pretty cheap. So that's one up over here. 40? Ooh, that's pricey. No. 1, 2. Where was it? The 10? On 9, 3, 4. And then what else was relatively cheap? I want something that's not too expensive. 28? No, I don't think we're going to go for that right now. We'll let them deal with this. Alright, so that's the 5, and we'll go ahead and we'll core up another 1. Just to make sure that we've got a little bit of extra yeah, a couple more cores going by just in case they decide on some shenanigans. Yeah, so that is most of the coast. Alright, and then we'll do the same thing with La Plata. Let's go... you know, let's see if we can focus on the area that we already control, or at least are going to be trying to core in the same area, just so it's not too difficult to deal with rebels. So that's 2, 3. We can core this, which is nice. 4, 5, and then 6. Whereabouts? 7. Again, if we can get just a couple more. Do we go for an 8th? Yeah, we'll go for 8, and then maybe we go for another inland 1 or 2. I keep forgetting that we've got the ignoring coring distance, which is rather nice. So, yeah, we want to spend as much as we can. We want to spend as little as we can whilst making the most progress as possible. But it does look like they've got some decent development, which is kind of nice for our colonial holdings. And then whereabouts else have we got? 17. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that should be fairly good. That'll be very nice. End of the month, which is in a couple of days, should be pretty good. We've got plenty of cash as well. Let's go ahead and pay off one of our loans straight away. Alright, so we're down to 2 loans. This has been a really good last couple of years. Been able to burn through a whole heap, which is very nice. Let's also see about some buildings, because I think we can still manage to push our economy further ahead. Let's just see. No furnaces are available. Manufactories, there is 1.2. You know what? I think that's well and truly worth the extra cost. And then production-wise, a docket in Alexandria. That is amazing. Alright, we'll pick up that, and then anything else that is really, really good. Or do we just go for... Maybe we go for more trade. That's not the worst idea. 92 for an extra 7? Yeah, we are going by improvement value. I guess we could, either that or we go for a town hall. You know what, that's a little bit hard to argue with. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that one up. That was only less than 100 ducats. And then let's also go for... what do we want? Anything else that is particularly nice? You know what, that workshop's fairly cheap. Yeah, you know what, I think that's actually better value for money than anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll pick up... We'll go ahead and pick up those 2. That should be fine. That'll give us a little bit of extra. It should only take a year or so, so that'll be fine. We've also got an extra trade efficiency fellow who's joining our court, which is just fantastic. Yep, extra CBs against people, which is very nice. We will need to go ahead and convert these guys. They are not going to be orthodox. Oh, wait a second. No, that's Russia. Never mind. When they separate, they will not be orthodox. They'll probably end up being Catholic, given... Yeah, that is the overwhelming majority of the colonial powers this game. So that's a little annoying, but again, it shouldn't be too hard for us to negotiate. And before I forget, we've also got good not war school, but spy network with Deccan. Let's go ahead and continue fabricating claims. Again, just make it a little bit cheaper for when we do go to war. 44 development is pretty decent. As at the end of the day, all of this stuff has to go to us. So, yeah, we may as well invest in our ease of things. Alright, so what have we got? Oh, that's all good. Oh, wait a second, did I forget? Hang on a second. Yeah, I didn't core up this stuff, did I? No, I did not. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't forget. We'll get that up and running. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll give us a new colonial nation as well. Maybe then we can push into some of the natives around Yeah, that would be very, very nice. Overextension-wise, we are now at 125%, which... How do we get to 125%? Whoa. And we're almost at our governing capacity. I suppose that's just because we have so much land overseas that's decent development and hasn't been handed off. Yeah, it's still the Russian Andes, so we're going to have deal with all of that overextension for the next year or so. But at least we've got that working as we fight with Bengal over here. So it shouldn't be too bad, all things considered. So either way, we'll come back and continue fighting over here in the next one. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.